screwed around with the settings again here. We'll see how things go. Who knows what'll happen? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the Be Live here. So if you're watching, wonderful. If you caught the show on the replay, I guess it showed up. I don't know. It shows up. I'll see. Here we go. It's actually on YouTube right now. All right. So, all right. Oh, it's on YouTube. That's a start. No Facebook, but whatever. What am I going to do, folks? What am I going to do? So welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm @real_Higgs on Twitter. The winning free pick page is @freewinning. Do yourselves a favor. Give it a follow. Give it a like. Notification bell on. Leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. And we'll try to find some winners here. Give me another minute to just make sure I got my MLB page up here for us. I know people are going to ask about NBA, so I want some NBA up just in case people ask. So, all right. What do we got going on here? Good morning, Wilhelmina. How are you today? Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Try to get the games on track. I'm not on a good baseball run. That's for sure. As good as the season started, and you have a couple bad runs with some dogs. What the heck is happening here? Oh my goodness. Anywho, so yeah, baseball started out good, and then we were just in a terrible slide last 7 days. This is what happens. 7 games under 500. That's what happens when you go 8-23 with your plays, and that's just a combination of dogs and some unders. I always say, listen, things are good, they're good. Things are bad, we're gonna have a rough patch, and this is a rough patch for me in the last probably like 7 days. I'm 13 games under my baseball. It happens. Missed your long videos yesterday. Yeah, you know what, Wilhelmina, things weren't. I don't know what was happening on Believe. I came on. There were some problems the other night with the. I've had occasionally problems with the Be Live where it just kicks us off sometimes, and we're trying to figure out why that happened. And I thought it was maybe because the Picks and Parlays channel comes on. Maybe it's connected somehow. I don't know, but Craig said that's not really the issue there. And then I know Ali's was having some problems, but that was more connection-wise as opposed to Be Live. But then the Be Live, I realized like with the Facebook, it would kick me off, and then they had a little thing on here like, "Oh, Facebook's not connected," which is fine. I'm not a big. I had actually deleted Facebook and then went back on to connect to the Be Live, so I didn't even reconnect it. It's working out with YouTube. That's fine. Maybe down the road, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna be doing videos a couple more days, and I gotta start driving to the new house. So yeah, I'll get back on that. And like I said, it's gonna be. Listen, you see, no more llama. The llama's getting packed up. So the next couple weeks, I'm driving, setting up. It'll be more in flow. I'm actually. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It'd be nice to get settled. Not get some things out of boxes. I literally have like 6 shirts that I didn't pack up for my trip for the last I don't know how many months. I was like, you know what? That's it. We're packing up, and I don't want to be taking nothing. But anyway, we got to try to get baseball going. So we got the Blue Jays in the chat here. Hawks under. Actually, you know what? I got to switch that Blue Jays line because that is not the right line. That was from the other day, I think. Or no, that was from last night. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah. It's just one of those days. Well, one of those days. So I'm going to add it to the group chat here so people have it on the YouTube in case they're not watching in the chat. People get here. People want stuff on the bottom, coming in for free picks. Now, it's crazy. Normally, the Saturday show is like 100-some people in here. Now there's nobody watching because that's what happens when you don't do a show for a day or two. People think, oh, it's gone. No more show. Oh, I appreciate it. No, I'm not going to stay there too long. I'll probably do a night show from the road, but that'll be straight YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. So, but the Be Live, I don't know if I'll do the Be Live. Most likely just straight out of YouTube. Appreciate the kind words. It'll be good. Just Yeah, a little hectic, but let's try to get some baseball winners today. Actually, so as I said, my baseball not good lately, and what's there to say? You have dogs, they don't come in. It happens. It happens. It's a long season, so I don't mind taking a little bit of loss sometimes. I said earlier, I said if we're hitting 56% with dogs at the end of the year, it'll be a huge year. I'm going to be under 500 record wise, and that's just the way it is. So I like to have a good run. Yeah, but what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's jump into some Major League Baseball Monday. I got some uh, thoughts on all the games here. I got a lot of games up. If you get the 3-day or 7-day, I got a bunch of games. Got a half dozen hockey, like a dozen baseball. We're not shy. We're not shying away from our plays. We like them. We play them. That's how it works. All right, Marlins money line coming right in, Mitch here. I'm not high on Corbin. Would I lean Miami here? Yes. I mean, this is not my favorite starter to lean on with them. He's been a reliever, Campbell. It's his first start. So I want to say over here. Last time Corbin took the hill, I took the over because I look at that crazy 10 ERA. I mean, the guy had a decent outing. He still has an ERA over 10. So if I'm looking at this game with these two guys, the total went from 8 to 8.5, probably lean over. But I can't tell you not to take Miami. I'm not high on Corbin at all. Phillies under. I like that. I mean, I like Wheeler. Walker's been pitching decent. Will he maybe regress a little bit? Yes, but the Mets just can't hit. Go under. Why wouldn't you go under? Mets are good for what, a half a run a game. They're absolutely offense is definitely not. It's offensive, all right, but in the bad sense of the word, that they're being offensive. They can't hit. So under Phillies, I'm with you. Detroit Yanks, I tell you, I have Detroit. I had the under last night. And again, I do the games the night before I do my work. I don't, some guys come out day of, an hour before game time, like, here's our ticket. I really don't do that often, especially for baseball. Now, looking back, if I knew the Bronx was going to be a wind tunnel last night, would I bet the under there? Probably not. Probably would have had the under there. But I like the under today. Got an 8.5, and I like. I'll take a flyer on the Tigers here, just because Talon hasn't pitched well, and short of that Yankee outburst, I know they're hitting home runs, but that's all they've been hitting. So I could get behind the Tigers here. It's ugly, I understand, but I'll take a shot with the Tigers as a dog and the under again here. Diamondbacks over. I like the under. Wow, 7.5, huh? I got it at 8.5 last night. Markel, apologize there. It's down to 7.5. Interesting. I got 8.5, and I got run line Arizona. That's why I have there. I mean, Gallen's a good pitcher. My buddy actually supposed to tell me today, move some stuff out of here. Anyway, he knows Zach has some played on him. D-backs going over 7.5 on him. I like the under. I got the 8.5 there, so we'll see how that works out. That Rocky team, I like some of their pitchers outside of Colorado. Not as much. I mean, this guy, not like I like, Gray or Jermaine or whoever that guy is. Can't pronounce his name. Definitely not Chichi. But I can see the under because Rocky's offense doesn't hit that much. Gallen's going to probably nail him down. So I like the under. Wish we would add a better number there, though. Back to the top of the board here. KC, Minnesota. I put in KC again. Although I'm a little worried about this on Duffy because now the line has gone from, they were like plus 106. Now they're up to like plus 115. And, Shoemaker hasn't been pitching that well. So that's why I was like, you know what? Kansas City's playing kind of tough. I like their pitcher. I'm also on the under. I lost the under here last night. Of course, I lost all my unders last night, but give me KC in the under in this game. I'll take a shot. I just came in on the Indians today. Lanceland's pitching good. Still his first game back pitching. He hasn't pitched in 2 weeks. I'll take 150 something with the Indians. Sometimes just take some shots. It's 8. I'll still go under the 8 in Arizona there with you. Baltimore, Oakland. Now, part of me wanted to take Baltimore here, right? They're won last night. Now they're 8-4 on the road, playing pretty good. I can't. Lizardo hasn't treated me well. That being said, I can't. Do I want to bet Matt Harvey as a dog? I mean, I didn't bet him against the Yanks, and he beat the Yanks. I came back Baltimore the next day, and they got beat. Warriors are playing kind of good right now. But listen, I'm taking the Tigers as a dog. I got Kansas City as a dog. I got the Indians as big dogs. Should I come in on Baltimore again and just take dog shots? Possibly. I mean, am I going to be shocked if Baltimore wins today? No, they're playing pretty good. Although they are just 5-5 the last 10. I shouldn't say they're playing pretty good, but they have won 2 in a row. Is what I'll say. Then again, I'm betting on team Detroit that's lost 3 in a row and 2 of their last 10. So sometimes you gotta. I like my streaks, but I'm going against it there a little bit. Next up, Houston, Tampa Bay. No real thought here. Maybe play on Houston. I have no action on this game. Cubs, Cincy. I like the over here. I got 8.5 last night. Castillo still hasn't really pitched to what he's been the last couple of years. So we expect him to give up a couple runs. I think Davey will give up a couple runs. Reds are on another overrun, and at home I had the under last night here because they had just been not really hitting that well lately, and I figured, all right, maybe we get a bad outing, but at home their numbers are just crazy to the over, so I'm on the over Cincinnati here. Mets, Phillies again. Mets on a lose. I mean, Philly in the under is the only way I could really go here. Philly in the under. St. Louis, Pittsburgh. Again, I had Pittsburgh in the under last night because I like that pitcher. Trey Cahill, I said this guy's just a journeyman middle reliever I really don't like. Would I like Flattery at a different number than laying 150? Yes. Am I playing it? No. I want to come back on the under here, but sometimes you don't play them all. I want to play them all because I think they're going to hit, but then I'm still in a rut last 30 games. Boston, Texas, no opinion on this game. Obviously, I'll lean on Boston. They're a monster fade, but I'm not going to lay that number. Definitely not laying that number. I mean, I guess you want to run line them, fine. Unders have been hitting in this lately between these two teams. Dodgers, Milwaukee. I'm on the Dodgers. I almost want to go run line, but I like the under here, 7, and 7s are tough. I get it, but the Dodgers have hit Woodruff in the past. I know they're struggling lately, but give me a little Mayday here on May 1st. So Dodgers and the under 7. Atlanta, Toronto. I thought Ryu was supposed to pitch today. Now we got Bergen. Would I lean Charlie Morton here? Price isn't that bad, but I don't know. I kind of like the over here. This is big over, 10.5. I think they're trying to tell you something. Colorado, Arizona, we talked about. Obviously, D-backs run line, and I'm on the under there. Frisco, San Diego, another. I'm on an under in this game at 7. I get it. It's low. I hate 7s, but for me, I got to go under. Descafaline's been pitching well. Snell's finally pitching a little better. So I'm on the under. And Angels, Seattle. Again, this is a game that maybe lean towards the over here. Two teams that are not that impressive to me. Michael, how are you today? Pirates money. Really don't like the game. I had the Pirates in the under last night. So Tim Earl in the house. Mike A is asking, Bruins, Sabres. For this game here, I actually have the over 5.5 going in with Buffalo. Over 5. I think there's going to be a lot of goals. I did this on the free pick video the other day. I came back against it again. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go over first period, over team totals for Boston, over for the game, 5.5. I just think over. Over on the ice. Since we're on the ice, let's talk about it. Tampa Bay, I took the over 5.5 goals here. no opinion Montreal and Ottawa. Although I'd probably lean Ottawa here. This line's come down a bit, so I'd probably lean on Ottawa, maybe on the under. Vancouver, Toronto. I have the under 6 here. Toronto, Vancouver, Islanders, Rangers. I did nothing on this game. I did nothing. I mean, maybe lean on the under here, but no side. Philly, we're on the over with New Jersey. We've talked about the just going over New Jersey games lately, the way they've been playing. Pitt, Washington. I almost want to take Pitt again here, but I did not take either game here. Nothing in this game here. Columbus, Carolina. I took the Carolina Panthers. Listen to me. Carolina Hurricanes. I did take on the puck line here. It's a huge number. Everybody's betting them, but I mean 1-7 run for Columbus. So I got to go puck line here minus 114. Here's the other Panthers I'm talking about. Florida Panthers. I did go puck line plus 160 on Florida. Nothing on Dallas and Nashville. Although I'd lean on Dallas here, believe it or not. Lines come down a little bit, so I know everybody loves Smashville, but I will be on the Stars. Well, although I didn't. That's one of the 7 games I bet 7 hockey. This is one I didn't play. San Jose, Colorado. Again, nothing. Huge number. No opinion there. St. Louis, Minnesota. We like St. Louis the other day here. I don't know. Maybe the over. I have no opinion on this game. Calgary, Edmonton. I have the under 6 goals again. Vegas, Arizona. No thoughts. I guess if you want to do Vegas, since they're hot, you got to go puck line. And Kings, Ducks. Again, it's maybe an under if you want to play this one. I have nothing to say about that game. Pass it on a Bruins game, Tim. All right. I can't blame you. That's fine. Play bad. Give up a bunch of goals. That's all I want. Goals, goals, and goals. All right, let's go to some NBA. It's either no betting allowed or nothing but action. It'll be nothing but action in 2 weeks when the playoffs start. So what are we saying here? Wizards and T-Wolves. Oh, I definitely like the Wizards here. They're playing well, right? So we got to kind of like them in the points. Although everybody seems to be betting them and the lines come down. But that being said, take a hot team getting points. It's worth a shot. Minnesota. I did like Minnesota as a home dog here. Believe it or not. So I kind of like both of those games, Michael. I'm kind of looking a little bit more into NBA as of late, as the playoffs start. I want to, get back into a little bit of a fielder mode there, but I kind of like both of those games. Ottawa to play spoiler. Why not? Michael, I actually kind of like the O's a little bit. Like I like the A's, but I could see the Orioles. They're playing pretty decent on the road. They're 8-4 on the road. You're getting a decent number here. Luzardo, as much as I like the guy, he's done nothing. I know Harvey isn't. This in 2014, but I'm not gonna tell you don't take a dog. I took the Tigers today at plus 185, so I'm not gonna tell you not to take the O's, who actually won a couple games at plus 165. Tim says Tim's our basketball guy. He says that moneyline Wizard Wolves, no way. Nah, they're good at home. I have no opinion. I mean, I sort of like the one side map, but I'm not betting either side. Hit the like button. We got to get the show back on the road. Yes, I couldn't get anything going. I knew that was coming when we did the draft show on Thursday. I was having problems with stuff, and they had a little notice up that they were having problems, and then you can't do a show within an hour of a show, a live show or something. So I'm like, you know what? And then I came back at lunchtime. It was a problem, and then I saw it popped up later on. I'm like, what the heck's happening here? I don't know. Whatever. It's working now. Now we got to build the show back up on a Saturday. Denver Clippers. I guess I'd lean kind of the Clippers here, believe it or not. No thought on the total, really. Maybe lean a little under, but I know Denver's been playing well lately, but I don't know. Clippers show that they want to be a playoff team. Hats off to Denver for winning, 8-10 with their guy out. Dallas. I like the Stars today. I like the Stars. I know they need wins. Needing wins and getting wins are two different things, and covering is something totally different. So, no matter, I haven't really been playing a lot of NBA, so I don't want to just jump back in and tell you to bet a bunch of stuff because I'm just looking. I keep track of what I like a little bit going into the playoffs, but it's still a difficult time as guys work their way back in. Erica, that's all we do. Go big or go home. That's what they say, right? Mavs Eclipse over. It's come down a couple points, Markel. I don't know. I mean, I know that's like probably the marquee game today. I'd lean on the Clippers a little bit, but I'm not betting it. Again, I've NBA right now. I'm not really jumping in to put my money in, running to bring my tickets to the window there. KC and Cubs and MLB today. Definitely like KC. I'm on KC, and I'm on the under there, Matt. They didn't treat me good yesterday. Again, honesty alert here. I'm having a terrible run in baseball, but that's just the way it goes. We start out red hot, and I said adjustment was coming, and it has come. It's come like a bunch of boulders rolling down the hill on me. Still like the points in the Wizards. I kind of like the points in the Wizards there. They're playing good. Why not take a shot? Timberwolves on the Nuggets. He's pretty good in the NBA, folks. You could find him at World Sports that winning free picks. Go knock yourself out. It's there. Get a premium package. He loves his NBA. Red Sox run line, D-backs run line. I got the Diamondbacks run line already, Joe. So, and if you're betting Red Sox, I can't lay that kind of number. So run line would be the only way to go there also. Stimmy. I love the new name. A Stimmy Saturday? Possibly. I got like 20 games today, so I'm all in today. We'll see. I like the under in a Denver game. That's what I was kind of leaning a little there, Mike. But again, I'm not putting my money on the NBA right now. That's just the way it is. Dallas Mavericks, not the Stars. Okay. Yeah, I said NBA for you, Dallas. I'm sorry, Tim, if I said the Stars earlier. I did say the Stars earlier because I said I like the Stars on the ice. Cubs over. Yes, I like the Cubs over. I have this total. What do we got this Cubs at? 8.5. I'm on the over there. I'm already locked in. Lean Marlins. I can't talk you after Marlins. I'm not a big Corbin fan right now. He's not pitching good. He's, as good as he has been in the last couple of years. Maybe it's over. LA, Seattle. No real opinion on this game. Maybe the over, Chris. I don't know. I don't like this game. It's one of the, I got like 10 baseball games I like today. That's not one of them. Rays, nothing really with Houston. I guess I would lean on the Astros a little bit. But again, one of the games I am not betting. Free Mind says Clippers is free money. I kind of like the Clippers, so. Giants money line. Still not the same. Well, I got the under 7. I'll be sweating that. The 7 is a tough one to bet. Yep, that's what I got there, Chris. So that's where I'm at. Just try to let you know. I don't want you to think I'm betting games and telling you that I like something or not like something, and no money's involved on those. No money's involved. How about draft prop? The other day when we did the draft show, in case you didn't know, because I couldn't even come back and brag about it Friday, 8-2 in our draft props, folks. So that was a pretty nice round one. Hopefully that made somebody a couple bucks. You like the Mets today? I do not like the Mets today. No, I'll take Philly in the under. This Met team, they can't score. They're scoring less than a running game or something. They're just not. Again, this is coming from a guy who bet the Tigers today, at the Pirates yesterday. So I don't mind betting bad teams. There's not value for me. I'll take a shot with a 180 dog against the Yanks because the Yanks just had, one good game. That's the Mets. I'm not and I've said this before about sometimes that are like the low kind of lines, like the Padre game was low, the Baltimore Oriole game against the A's was kind of low in the 110, 115 range. So if I'm taking back 110, do I want to bet on a team? I'm getting 110 because I think they're gonna get a win. If I'm taking my shots, I'm taking my shots. I'm taking Detroit 185. I'm taking, the Indians plus 155. I'll take a big shot. And if it loses, it loses. And hey, have they lost, folks? I'm 8-23. My last 30 baseball games. So, do they hit all the time? No. Are we down a ton? No, we're down a couple units. But it is what it is. I don't mind taking shots on my dogs, but if it's gonna be a big shot. Well, I mean, he's been pitching really good, but is he gonna maintain that same? I look at it this way for a lot of the pitchers, guys who are pitching good, and as I said, everybody knows I'm rolling out and be transferring to a new place. So once I get settled, by the time I'm totally settled, I'll be closer, mid-May towards the end of June. Then we'll come back, a whole new set of numbers because now we have 10 starts under our belts with these pitchers. We'll see if it's going to be this. Are they going to be pitching this good for the whole year? Is it the ball? Is it this? Whatever the case may be, that the hitters love. They're all feast or famine guys now. Strikeout, home run, they don't care. You're liking Zach Davies and the Cubbies. I can't tell you to take that. I can't. He's been pitching really bad. I like the over there, Wendy. D-backs run line we're on under 8. Well, I got an 8.5 last night, so I'm definitely with you on both Arizona with Gallen and a run line. Any under. Cubs are 145. Can I say take a shot with them? I mean, Castillo, we're just talking about guys like Walker have been pitching really above his high water mark, and we have Castillo here for the Reds, who's pitching below. I can't say don't take him 145 because Castillo hasn't pitched like a Cy Young type pitcher that he has in the past. Oh, excuse me. Get a haircut. After the show, I'm going to shave my eyebrows, take the rest of the hair off. Toronto and the Jazz under. Probably, I'll probably lean under here with the Jazz. I'm always a big Jazz under kind of guy. So, yeah, I would lean under here. Although, listen, is the value gone? It's dropped 7 points from 224.5 to 217. I'd still like it. Am I betting it? No, but I'll like the under with you. The Diamondbacks become 180 phase when you got, his name's Gomber, but might as well call him Goober when you're pitching to like a 7 ERA. I shouldn't really say that because he's had, Gomber's had 3 decent starts, but his last outing was terrible. He had 9 runs and 7 hits, 4 walks in 1 1/3 inning. So that'll inflate your numbers here. Again, this is kind of the reason why you kind of like the under a little bit because he had such a terrible outing. And when guys have horrible outings like that in an inning, I think they kind of bounce back usually the next game. But Gallen's, he's been pitching excellent. He's a good pitcher. So, combination of Rocky's supposed to be bad. The pitcher just got shelled their last outing, and Arizona pitcher pitching well. That's why they're 185. Now, am I laying 180? No, we'll come back. I'll come back run line, thinking they can score a couple runs. KC over Twins Day, 4-0 in Game 2 series. Well, one, I thought it was kind of ridiculous stats. I don't care about those stats. I like them. I like KC D-Nice because Duffy's been pitching lights out. That being said, when I took this on last night, they were plus 106, and now they're plus 115, and people are still betting Kansas City. So I had the under 8.5 here. I'm going to, as far as I'm concerned, this is a 1-1 day for me. I think Kansas City is going to lose just based on the line move, so I'm not happy about that. I like White Sox over in the White Sox game as well. The over White Sox against Cleveland. You know what? I took Cleveland today. I took a shot. Lance Lynn off the DL. we'll see what happens, man. I mean, I'm pulling for you because I want my team to score here. I need Cleveland to score some runs, although they haven't really been doing much of that this season. Beautiful overcover last night with the Diamondbacks. Michael says, later points with the Jazz. The Raptors are on their death door. Clippers Suns on the road next. Well, I'll tell you what. Teams coming out of Utah, I guess because of the altitude and stuff, usually play terribly. So we'll see. We'll see how the Clippers play tonight, right? They got their game today. And then maybe if they lose, then you want to maybe roll on them to bounce back in a big way. Who knows? That you got to look at those, see how that plays out. Heat Cavs over. Where's this game at? Is this game in Cleveland? This is the early game, right? Oh no. 8:00 tonight. These guys have been playing a bunch of unders lately. It seems low, doesn't it? You look at it and you see that Cleveland's, this offense. I mean, I like the Heat. Like after the Nets, the Heat are my favorite team to come out of the East, believe it or not. But you see some of these scores. Cleveland's put up 93, 104, 96, 102, 110. Miami could play a little defense. I don't. You know what? I'm not going. I'm going to think over here. I think they're trying to lure us in there, Markel. Blue Jays today. More in pitching. How about the over in this game, Matt? How about you look at the over? Because we have who? Bergen's pitching for Toronto, right? I thought it was Ryu. I guess he's a scratch. Bergen's on the hill. And I kind of like when they throw in some new guy that nobody's ready for. So maybe that plays off for the Blue Jays a little bit. I can't tell you not to take them as a nice little dog. They're a good team. Timberwolves, like in Miami Marlins. We kind of like that right over Corbin and the Nats. Oakland run line against Harvey. Some ex-Met hate coming into play. Tampa Bay over the Astros. Milwaukee to pull it out over Mayday and the Dodgers. Woodruff, although Woodruff, I don't know, Tim. Dodgers have hit him in the past. And St. Louis. I had the Pirates yesterday. I can't bet the Pirates today. So you have a good pitcher. You have a pitching edge there in St. Louis. Milwaukee's pretty much a wash. I'm gonna because the bullpen, like Hader's pitched what last 2 in a row and 3 the last 4 days. So you lose a little edge from the Milwaukee bullpen. Tampa, Houston, that's a coin flip to me. Oakland run line, I could see because they're not going to lay that number with Luzardo, and I like the Marlins. Okay. Raps packing it in. So Jazz should be the play here, huh? Suns first place, right? Aren't Suns first place in the West? Maybe Jazz want to catch them. Washington or Marlins, Yankees, Detroit. No cap. I'm gonna go dogs here. I'll say Marlins in Detroit. I've already locked in as a premium. I am on the Detroit Tigers plus 184, and I have under 8.5. It's too low. They're trying to scare you. See, I think it's kind of high, believe it or not. I think they're trying to scare you to take the under. So I'm gonna go over. Let's see. I don't know if that's a square play because Woodruff has been pitching well, but you look into his numbers. The Dodgers have hit him last year. I don't think that's a square play at all. I mean, how's that? I mean, I think your square play is going to be the Yankees over the Detroit Tigers laying 220. I mean, that looks like an easy game. I mean, the A's are laying 190. White Sox are laying 170. Boston's 180 on the road. Arizona's 180. San Diego's 190. I mean, I'm laying 115 with the Dodgers. Yeah, Rio's on a 10 day. I thought, Bergen's pitching. But that just happened. I thought they just put him on. He had a glute problem. Dad's definitely coming to play, right? I say I still like the Jazz. I mean, if I'm taking something there, at least Jazz are consistent. All right, we got games in a little bit. Early action. Let's go. Marlins, Tigers. We need dogs. We need some dogs today. We need a dog day here to bounce back here, folks. Let's get those doggies. They'll come back tonight at 10, I guess, right? Look ahead to tomorrow. Recap the day. And then hope everybody has a winning day today. Thanks for popping in. Give it a like on your way out or your way in. And we'll see everyone tonight at 10 or midday money on Sunday. Have a good night. Good luck. Bye-bye.